This is the Extra Point Podcast from Arizona's Family.
Well, we're a big event sports town here in the Valley of the Sun, and another big event is not only coming back to town, it's staying in town. That's the NASCAR Championship race, which has been a staple out at Phoenix Raceway. Latahsa Causey joins us from the Raceway, the president of the Raceway. Some big news this morning. We continue to be title town here in the Valley of the Sun.
Yes, we are very excited to have championship coming back in 2024.
What do you think makes it so appealing to have the end of the year race, the champion crowned right here in the greater Phoenix area?
Well, there's certainly no better place to be in November than Arizona, that's for sure. And so for us, from a NASCAR perspective, you know, our fans have continuously filled the grandstands, the hillside, and the entire Phoenix Raceway. And so the numbers have told us, the optics have told us that Phoenix is the place to be. And so we are very excited to host yet again, not only in 2023, but as well 2024. That would be the fifth year of having it here in Arizona. So we are extremely excited to do that and look forward to putting on a great event.
And we've seen so many different, new changes in NASCAR, them trying to mix things up, going to new tracks, going to old tracks. What does it mean that they're staying at the same track and keeping the championship race right here through 2024?
Well, it's a little pressure, I will tell you, to have it here with good pressure, meaning that we have to keep raising the bar every year. We have to keep creating phenomenal experiences here at Phoenix Raceway and holding true to keeping the momentum going here. And so while the pressure is on, we're up for it, and we're looking forward to continuing to have it here in Arizona.
What have been ways that you have tried to raise the bar here with the race, and long term, what would you like this race to look like?
Yeah, the biggest thing for us is engaging with the fans and hearing from the fans. Fans are everything for us. Obviously, being here for a NASCAR weekend, there's nothing like the experience. And so for us, what we do is we want to create and continue to create those types of experiences. Last year, when we had championship weekend here, we had like a dinner in the sky type of event, and we had multiple musical festivities going on. And so this year in 2023, we want to continue to do that again. As you know, in March, we also created a unique experience for our campers in the Geico Gecko campground area, where we had a partnership with Walmart and created a store out there. And so for us, we want to continue to hear from our fans. We want to know the things that they're loving and the things that they'd love to see at the raceway. And so for me, it's getting out there, getting up close and personal with our fans and hearing from our fans about what do they want to see. And then we also, we have such a phenomenal team here in Phoenix. We also hit the road. When we're out on the road at other experiences, both in motorsports and outside of motorsports, we're looking to see some great and brilliant ideas on things that we can bring to Phoenix, Arizona as well. So we go out there and we do the research and we make sure that we bring back really phenomenal things here. And we're going to continue to do that over the next few years.
What has ticket demand looked like since the championship race started coming to Phoenix? What does it look like for this fall, 2023?
Well, I mean, the demand continues to go up. I will tell you, we're already very close to being sold out here for the 2023 championship weekend. The inventory is very low for Cup Series. I will tell you that. And so if anybody wants a ticket, they have to go out there and get it now. And I will tell you as well, for the spring race, as you know, we were able to sell out there as well. And so the demand has been very high for the tickets, which we love. And again, we want to continue. We want to continue to be able to host our fans here. And if you want to come this year, you better act fast.
What's the driver feedback been like about the track? Especially, I mean, it's been a couple years now, but to see it get the makeover and really, be the track that NASCAR envisioned here.
As I've started here in November, I've been very purposeful and intentional about building relationships, not only with the drivers, but as well with their teams. And I don't know if they tell me this just because I'm the track president, but they love Phoenix and they love the hospitality in Phoenix as well. And, I mentioned this a little bit earlier. Phoenix has a dynamic team. We truly have some of the best in the business here in Arizona. And so for us, it's really about the hospitality for the drivers. We renovated our track back in 2018. And I continuously hear just very positive feedback about their time when they are here in Arizona, whether that is in March or as well in November. And as well, the drivers love engaging with us collectively as we do things as well within the community. We will have some community events to kick off our championship weekend, which would be in August. We're starting with an ignition luncheon where we will have our NASCAR president, Steve Phelps, will be in town, but as well, Kyle Larson will be part of that. And I'm sure that there will be other drivers that will participate as well. So the drivers love being able to engage with us collectively across the board here in Arizona.
And we've even seen like Darrell Waltrip move to town. We're seeing drivers actually living here, maybe breaking from North Carolina. So how many more drivers have you seen just out at the track and out in the community as Phoenix has become the destination here for the championship?
Yes. Well, for me, starting in November, they were already, they just started moving here and they were already here. So for me, I feel like they're already here. We even have the Dale Garretts of the world who are here in Arizona as well, and huge partner of the Raceway. I believe Kyle Larson and his family live here part of the time as well. And, there's just some really great drivers that are here, and it's to my benefit for sure in the Phoenix Raceway because they are extremely engaged.
Yeah, and for you said you started in November. That was championship week. A ton was going on there. Have you been able to get your feet on the ground? What have the last 7 months of your life been like here?
Yeah, it's been living in the fast lane, that's for sure. It has been phenomenal timing, like you said, starting during championship weekend. I've met so many people, and to be honest, I hit the first quarter of the year. I was on the road visiting the various, we kicked off with the Clash in February, went to the Daytona 500. We had some activities going on in Tennessee and Nashville as well. I mean, I have really hit the ground, really getting engaged with the sport and as well with the teams. The teams have been phenomenal. The drivers have been phenomenal. The NASCAR staff, just everyone collaborates so well together in ensuring each of us have successful events across the board for the season. And so it's just one big old family, and it has been a great transition for me as I have joined this NASCAR family in Phoenix Raceway.
And being the first woman of color, the president of the Phoenix Raceway, we've seen NASCAR diversity issues grow and grow. What are some of the goals for you personally, but also the goals for NASCAR here to grow and diversify the fan base here?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's twofold for me personally. As I've come in here in November, we've already done multiple community events. I'm a huge community person, being born and raised here in Arizona. I think it's very important to support the community, especially being a staple like Phoenix Raceway being here since the 60s. And so, we are engaging young students early. We've partnered up with the Larry Fitzgerald Foundation and as well as Microsoft and created a Beyond the Finish Line initiative. We're back when the Super Bowl was here. We partnered with the West Valley School, donated an iRacing machine, which that's huge for motorsports, and created a motorsports curriculum for West Point High School here. But what we said is we're not just going to donate that. What we want to do is provide opportunities for kids, young kids, particularly kids of color who've never been to a raceway or never even heard of anything pertinent to motorsports. And so we had our first field trip here actually just a week ago. Where we had 50 students go to West Point High School, learn about the motorsports curriculum, went through a portion of that motorsports curriculum, and then spent the rest of their day at Phoenix Raceway. And majority of those kids, there were 50 kids that came, only one had ever been to the track prior to that event. And when the kids left, and I've received now thank you cards as well, they said it's one of the best experiences they've ever had. And what we know is by providing those experiences, yes, they will remember it for a lifetime, but they also now know about the possibilities, what they could do in motorsports or just in sports in general, being able to be a leader of a sports venue or as well just getting involved, whether it's, STEM and in the engineering side of things or, the computer side, whatever it is, they know what the possibilities are in motorsports. And so those are the types of things personally that I will look to do and accomplish here with the support of NASCAR. NASCAR is huge on diversity and driving diversity collectively amongst the fan base and as well just within the communities that we are in. So we will continue to do that, and we know by opening that up to the children, that then opens it up to their families, that then ultimately they maybe will become fans of NASCAR and as well as Phoenix Raceway.
And on the track this week, things got a little heated. I don't know if Chase Elliott's going to be able to come back here and defend his title after all the fireworks there. How have you enjoyed? Was this like a soap opera, a drama? I mean, it looks pretty crazy out there.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like they're having a whole lot of fun out there on the track and on the raceways. But sometimes when you have a little too much fun, you have to pay a little consequences there. But it has again, part of the sport.
Awesome. All right, so just let us know real quick with the tickets that you do have available for the championship race in November, how you go about getting those and how you go about securing your spot for 2024.
Absolutely. Well, fans should definitely go online and visit phoenixraceway.com to get their tickets now. Again, if they don't get them now, the supplies are very, very limited for Sunday's Cup race. And so we're hopeful that you can go out there and get your tickets before they're gone.
Awesome. Well, hey, thanks so much for joining us here. And we'll see you. I mean, it is just about June, but race weekend is just around the corner. The Extra Point Podcast is a production of 3TV, CBS 5, and azfamily.com in Phoenix, Arizona.